Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Oirat Aggression or Oirat Oppression campaign. It's not aggression, that's Aztecs. But anyway, I have had a chance to look around a little bit, and Ming still seems a bit foreboding, a little bit scary to me. But yeah, I looked up the modifiers and stuff, and the bonuses that you get for being Ming, like depending on which faction are in power, are much more reasonable now. It's not 25% discipline penalty, it's like a 5% discipline penalty. We can see from looking here that they've got the eunuch faction in place, which I think this is the only one you can actually tell if it's active. The other two you used to be able to tell by looking at something somewhere, but one of them provides like manpower recovery, the other one provides discipline. If we could see his army, I think we could maybe tell, or in combat you can tell, but the eunuch faction is what's in charge, which means that he does not have a penalty to discipline. But he's on Tech 2, and he has 0 manpower, really. He's got 4,000, which is not... He's got so much stuff going for him. Ming's income is 46 ducats. Like, it took me to, like, the year 1520 as England to get that much income, but... So we do have to consider that they've got not only tons of troops and tons of manpower, but they also have enough money to hire every mercenary. But I think it'd be a fun war. I think we should go for it. I mean, if not them, then who? You know, we got a long truce. We got a truce with Chagatai until 63. It's 10 more years. Uzbek until 65. 12 years. We are integrating Mongolia, which is nice, but other than that, we don't even border anyone else. We've got Yarkand, who we could attack, but what are we going to gain from that, really? We've got a province with Sunni religious zeal. We can't convert it until 79. We've got Mongolia's already our vassal. We could attack Korchin if we wanted to use Mongolia's core as an excuse. Korchin would bring in Jianzhou. Who's your rival? Buryatia is your enemy. I mean, we could ally you and then attack Korchin. I mean, we could do that. And we are integrating Mongolia, so if we were to take at least this one province, we would get one more province that we could... That would actually be alright. It'd probably be a safer war than going after Ming. You would definitely be able to get military access through Ming. Or Yaren. Oh, did you end up being a vassal? Oh yeah, you're a vassal. So if we attack Korchin, we're fighting Jianzhou, Yaren, and Korchin. Well, how strong is Yaren right now? I mean, I'm willing to look into it. I don't know if I want to do it, but Yaren's got 4,000 troops. Korchin and the other guy, Korchin is at 6,500 with no manpower. Jianzhou is at 7,000 with no manpower. So they're all pretty weak, actually, and they're also all on Tech 3. But our ally, if we were to ally him, would be at Tech 2. So that's probably his main reason for usually losing. But he seems to have done pretty well for himself so far. Would you accept vassalization if I kind of went down this route? In a long time, maybe. Well, how many bodies do you have, Buryatia? 9,000 with plenty of manpower. Yeah, you know what? I think this is a safer bet than a war with Ming. It's all steppe. Supply is pretty crappy, though. I'd have to do a lot of finagling to get the army over there. Well, with the leader in charge, it's not too bad. I don't know. Ming seems like a fun idea. We're only going to have this tech advantage over Ming, though, for a little while, because they will tech up. That's the thing. I can't decide. I want to fight Ming. I just want to fight Ming. Declare war on Ming. Go. Shoot, we can't even do it right now. Declare war on Ming soon. As soon as we get a guy. I want to fight Ming. No, Buryatia. It's the third time I've said no. Would you stop asking me? Apparently that penalty doesn't stack, because it just keeps on refreshing to negative 25. Well, that's good, because otherwise we'd be at like negative 75. And then they never want to be friends. Uprising. Mongol separatists in Alxa. Only because of the conversion that we're doing right now. January of 55. So a little bit less than, a little bit over 1 year. Might be a good idea to wait for that to finish. Besides, we are ticking down autonomy right now and building up manpower. Like, good things are happening, you know. It happened. It's fine. Alright, got another claim. You're very loyal, right? You're gonna help out in this damn war? You better be. I'm gonna improve relations with you a little bit anyway. Well, maybe not. We don't need to do that. So we got a claim on these two. Looks like he actually put down the separatists. I'm surprised. Very surprised. In the stream campaign that I did, they had like 30,000 troops. Like, they wanted out hard. You have allied yourself with who now? Hexi? Congo will give land to Delhi. Well, you're also Tech 3. I wouldn't really be that worried about him, though. We should try to get an ally. You know, it would be really nice if there was somebody else rivaling him. What if we actually got an alliance with Jiangsu, and then had them bring in Yaren from the east? That would be pretty good. Alright, we'll go for that. We'll improve relations with you. You have no truce with Ming, so you'd probably help out. Let's force these guys over here to fight Ming. And maybe they'll distract some of the manpower, and we can actually clean up whatever he sends our way. And if he doesn't send stuff our way, we just siege the war goal and then get a ticking war score, which will probably be enough with their really crappy autonomy to be able to demand these provinces. They're really cheap, 6%. And if we make them the war goal, they'll be even cheaper. And they should be even cheaper if we actually siege them down. Alright, so we're waiting until probably January, or until we get the alliance. He'll probably offer the alliance to me as soon as he's willing to do an alliance. And if not, that's okay. Alright, so we're looking at a couple more months from now, so let's raise maintenance now. We can survive at a -3 income. We can survive like nearly 10 years with this war chest, so... and there's no cost of reinforcement, so we should be fine. Molten will cede land to Delhi. Ming seems to be without limit. They've donated 75 ducats to Aichi. Okay, here's our alliance with Jiangsu. Now they're improving with us. Alright, if we were to attack, let's check and make sure Jiangsu would actually join. Alright, rebel uprising, sure. And they just became a vassal. Well, they were going to be part of the war anyway. Defensive attitude towards Oirat, and they have low manpower. Well, I'm willing to make this relationship a little bit more permanent, since they are rival to our rival. They have war exhaustion. Trust is low. Why would my trust with you be low? I've not done anything to be dishonorable. Alright, let's go back to improving relations, see if we can get them to stop being defensive. Okay, I think we might want to wait for 5 months, just because well, it depends. This other province, Hemi. Likely rebels would be Karadel separatists, so no, we can start them right up right now. Don't tech up, Ming. Don't you do it. Yeah, I can see why they'd treat us as a defensive alliance. They're unlikely to join offensive wars that are not directed at their rivals. Well, Ming is your rival, so As soon as you do recover a little bit, I expect you'll want to join. They still have mercenaries active. No wonder. Alright, let's give them a little bit of time. I think we're far more likely to succeed with their help than just going at Ming on our own. That would be crazy. We might actually do this mission. How crazy is that? What do we need? We need 90% of 19,119. 9. We need 17,200. Minus 14,853. Divided by our recovery rate. 14 months. Well, 15 months because you got to round up. In 15 months, we will actually have done this mission. I'm amazed. No guy just declared war on Kazan. Okay, have fun, guys. Kazan's alliance to the Timurids seems to be gone. Or was it no guy that was allied to him before? Yeah. Yeah, it was no guy. No, I could have sworn Kazan got help from the Timurids in their first war with Uzbek. I don't know. It's already been so long that I've forgotten. Oh, we do not have any missionaries to support, according to this game. Chagatais just declared war on Yarkand. Good, fight each other. Feel free. So we've been funding the military for a whole year for no real reason. It's probably not a good idea. Alright, so that'll save us a little bit of money. Yeah, I don't think we need to pay for it. Somebody else has taken the tech in our group. Chagatai, actually. There's a lot of people, but Chagatai is the one that did it in our group. Okay. As long as it's not Ming. Alright, Jizu's ready. +1. They're still defensive, their manpower's low, their army strength is weak, but they would do it. Alright, well, I'm glad that we have the maintenance at full then. Let's do this. Let's just see what happens. I'm curious. So we're gonna make the war goal be human, since it'll be easy. It's not gonna be conquest. We want to do tribal conquest. Oh, maybe not. That's battles. I don't know that we're going to win 80% of battles. Now, we're going to make it the conquest of Yumen. We might have to pay extra for our core back if we get that far, but I want to make it over a province that's easy to siege, no fort, so we can get the ticking war score started right away. We'll park an army there, we'll start sieging that one. As long as we have an active siege on the fort, they can't actually exert the zone of control over Yumen, so Yumen will fall within 1 month. We just immediately start getting our ticking war score. Let's do this, Leroy. So we will send 2... No. Gotta send 6 to the fort. And we will keep this army on standby right here. So this is the new fort mechanic. Look at this. So you can, as you hover over it, like you can see all the spots that are in a zone of control, and then you can hover over them to see if they're actually movable. Like, can you get to them? So you can kind of tell. It's pretty intuitive. Like, if a zone of control is 1 fort level or one layer in, you can reach it. If it's 2 in, you can't. And then it tells you it's blocked by a hostile fort. I would love if it told you which fort. Maybe even like had a little visual indicator of which, like a connection, like that's the one that's blocking it. But this is better than the one that I played with before. We could just move in here and loot. Just loot the hell out of this thing. Suffer attrition. We might as well do this. Of course we failed the mission. Without fail. Manpower mission? I will always fail. Those. Achieve religious unity is not going to happen. Prove our prestige. Let's go for this one, because if we win this war, they will have no army. So I don't want to suffer any attrition, but what I'm doing is I'm going to march through so that the month ticks and we can just steal some loot and then come right back. Like, we're going to loot 3.75 ducats. And this army will be strong enough after 1 month of reinforcement. Did I just see that we took money from here? Oh, that was the income that they got. Maybe in the trade node? Is that where the trade node is? Yeah, that's right where the trade node thing is. So we made that much money from the trade node, not from loot. Okay. So we're going for the fort. We should have just taken a bunch of loot. Sweet. And we didn't suffer any attrition at all. And if we do this, we can do it again. It's kind of fun. We could do that on every province, actually, assuming there's no enemy nearby, but... depends on how fast we can march there. And there's our first army that we face. So what I'd like to have him do is come into, like, the drylands, and then we go engage that army. You gonna come in further, please? Well, this is drylands with a river, but no army. Yeah, let's go kill him. Nope, there's a 15 stack. See, now that's a little bit more dangerous. And he's going to actually go to the fort, which we still are not getting enough troops to... Oh, damn it, we rolled a 1. We will arrive on the 17th, they'll arrive on the 12th, so 5 days without our leader. We've got the war goal. We should be ticking. We have apparently -1 battles. The Jianzhu's soldiers lost pretty handily over there. But we should win. Oh my god, there's 30,000 troops there. Okay, well. Oh, they take a crossing penalty. No leader. They have insufficient support. We have a tactics advantage. We have a huge morale advantage. Let's just see how well... Holy crap. We rolled an 8. 5 war score. We lost not even 1,000 troops. We just killed 15,000. Alright, let's combine the army so we can hopefully avoid a little bit of attrition. You will actually stay here and continue to loot since we clearly don't need you. And you're locked. So in 4 more days, we just get to massacre. Oh my god, the shock. 11 versus... Just crazy. What's with the insufficient support armies, Ming? I mean, that's weird, but holy crap, we just annihilated those armies. So suddenly we have 9 war score. And how strong is your army again, Ming? Suddenly down 44,000. They lost 30,000 troops already. My gosh. I'm just going to continue to loot these forts in that way. Oh shoot, you know what? I actually went too early, and now we're going to leave again before... What if we got rid of the leader? No, I can't do that. Now, I don't mind if we lose a few battles. The war score, I would prefer to not lose war score, but at the same time, I'm okay with my ally getting hurt. Like, that doesn't bother me very much. Trebizond will cede land. Taking all your ducats. You might want to wait a little bit. Just want to zip in toward the end of the month there. I like it. I like it in free money with no attrition. I mean, we're still paying the maintenance for the troops, right? So they're basically just paying it for themselves, but I really feel like you've got to be as cautious as possible against this enemy. That loot should all be gone. Oh man, if we get control of that thing... Just have 9 cavalry. But he's not marching toward us. He's going this way. Alright, well I'm going to take a break here. But this war is so far, it's going surprisingly well. I am really impressed with how well we have done on some of these battles. So, alright, well thanks for watching everyone. I'll see you again in the next video. See you soon.